also distinguished himself as a leader in many ways. He served in the staffs of the United States senators, gubernatorial staffs, and state government, and in many conservative causes. He's in his 30s, but he's certainly done a lot of living. Kevin Smith.
Thank you for that very nice introduction. It is great to be up here in Meredith with all of you this morning. And it's only made better by the fact that I have the entire family here with me today. My oldest son, Colby, my daughter, Lindsay, and our 3-year-old, Tommy Tornado. And certainly last but definitely not least, my lovely bride and hopefully the next first mom of New Hampshire, my wife, Susan. Just aside to that, 8 years ago, my family decided we made some sacrifices so that Susie could take a break from being a special ed teacher so that she also could be a stay-at-home mom raising our 3 kids. And I got a message for Hillary Rosen and the Democratic Party. Whether you are a working mom or a stay-at-home mom, there's just as much dignity and personal accomplishment in each one of those career paths, and neither of them should ever be degraded or frowned upon. Ladies and gentlemen, members of the State Committee, I am running to be your next governor because I think it is time to replace the milquetoast leadership that has characterized the last 8 years of the corner office with the governor who is decisive, who is principled, and will lead New Hampshire into a new era of prosperity. We need a governor who's going to get more done in 2 years than what John Lynch did in 8 years, which really isn't that hard to do. But we can start off by repealing Reggie, getting a voter ID law, and making New Hampshire a right-to-work state in the Northeast. For the last 6 months, I've been canvassing all over the state and talking to folks about my long-term vision, my ideas, and my specific plan called New Hampshire's Future is Now. And it's to make New Hampshire into the most economically competitive state in the country. It's a plan that lowers taxes and regulations on large and small businesses so they can grow more jobs around here. It streamlines state government and makes it more accountable to the taxpayers. It invites competition into the marketplace to lower health care costs. It reduces the cost of electricity for consumers and businesses, and it keeps our young people working here after they finish school. Because as Republicans, we know this: we do not believe that it's government that creates jobs, but we believe that government creates the climate and atmosphere for good jobs to be created in the private sector. As I've been saying on the trail, there's no reason why companies should not be flocking here north of the border from Massachusetts. And if I am not Governor Deval Patrick's worst nightmare as your governor, then I'm just not doing my job very well. Now, folks, if I'm fortunate enough to be your nominee, and when I get toe-to-toe with the taxing twins, either Maggie or Jackie, you better believe I will take every opportunity to remind the public, just as I did day in and day out during their time in the Senate, about every job-killing, tax-hiking, nanny-stating, business-busting, Debbie Downer policy these two ever supported. You like apples, New Hampshire? A tax on LLCs, a tax on campgrounds, tax on lotto winnings, car registration, rooms and meals, electricity. These folks never saw something that moved that they didn't like to tax. How do you like them apples? They even wanted to tax kids who let helium balloons go into the air. And even Tommy Tornado knows that policy was absurd. Ladies and gentlemen, I am running for governor because I have the vision, the energy, and the experience to put New Hampshire on a path of prosperity for the long term. I will lead us there using my experience as a legislator, as an assistant to a governor, as someone who ran a state agency and got good reforms on the inside, and someone who fought for good conservative policy on the outside. And you have my word that as governor, I will not check my principles at the door. I am running as a Republican, I will win as a Republican, and I will serve you all as a Republican. And together we will make New Hampshire the envy of the rest of the nation. Thank you all, and God bless.